Hello, YouTube. I know I said I'd finish my constructicon set. Sorry, but no. I mean, SMTs kind of conflict with the normal Transformer reviews. Transformer reviews just go in depth, and I don't feel like doing it after an SMT. So, I found something I've been looking for a long time, and I know you'll enjoy this. This is a Transformers 1 repaint of a figure I love the most. Jazz. The coolest guy I know in Transformers. Minus Peter Cullen, who plays Optimus Prime, and Frank Welker, who plays Megatron and Soundwave. But I mean, Jazz's figure is just a perfect repaint of the original. I mean, you got the number 4, Jazz, the awesome pinstripe, and you got the same deco on that side. And I mean, it looks just G1. I mean, you get the red bumper, the bluish headlights, everything is just black, blue. I mean, you got some silver on the crotch there, but we'll get into that later. But still, I mean, overall, this is a nice figure. This is my personal preference on the best there is for Jazz. My perspective, this is just a repaint of the original silver car. It's just same Pontiac, same gun, just repainted black and white. But yeah, this is my personal preference on which one you should absolutely have. The normal one and then the final battle one has nothing on the original repaint. I mean, minus the little thing missing back here. But I mean, this is the must-have, if any. Rolls, nice gun, set that aside. Transformation, it's pretty basic as the original. If you've seen the original, then go ahead and watch it. This is mine. You're going to want to lift this piece up and just untap the legs from it to untap. That's better. I mean, you just want to untap it and fold it straight up. Yeah, you want to make sure that's down. It just should glide along the windshield. Then take the leg sections, tab it in. The legs you just want to bring down. You want to slide the legs down here. You want to bring these legs forward, so that way these little white kneecap pieces here are facing forward. Bring up this black heel spur. Bring up this toe. And this thing keeps popping up. It's supposed to be hooked on there somehow. Now, I always have it hooked on this way. And if you notice, they're slightly angled, so you might want to just kind of do something like that. But first, let's get to the rest of them. You want to do the same thing here. You just want to lift up the hood for a back of the head reveal. So basically, nothing's showing except the legs in vehicle mode. You just want to take that open, lift up this small little hand section here of 3 fingers, like a closed fist. Rotate it, and swing it down. And flip. Basically, second verse and as a first. Rotate, flip out, just collapse, basically. And then you're stuck with this backpack here. You just want to take this and just fold it down for the epic head reveal of the newer version of Jazz I like, and you are done. And then you can just put the legs to the side, and that is your Jazz of a G1 repaint, and that is my personal favorite. I mean, the only thing I wish they could have done better was get rid of this piece, because, I mean, you get rid of this right here, and I don't like this shield as is. So basically, you just take that and you fold this down. You have the G1 backpack. And then this you just throw to the side. Don't do anything with that. That's pretty much nothing to me. But then you have the Jazz. Personal favorite. I mean, that head sculpt just straight up. If I can do this. Hold his arms backwards. Give me a second here. This is off camera. None of anyone else is concerned. It's kind of doing the splits here, but that is my favorite. I mean, even farther away from the light, you get that awesome light piping there. And again, off camera. But still, I mean, come on. This is how Jazz should have looked in the movie, not some silver car. The original G1 paint is how he should have looked. This is my personal preference on what Jazz you should absolutely must have. And now, basically, you have this cannon. No one liked it. No one liked the fact that it was like a giant null ray. I mean, if you gave this to Starscream, he could actually use this. This looks like a null ray. A Cybertronian null ray. What I like to do is I like to take this piece, just push it back in, give me a longer barrel. I like to keep it collapsed sometimes, but I mean, like, you can do this if you like the extended cannon. He didn't have an extended cannon. I like to keep it collapsed. And these shoulders are so thin, and their gap is so thin that you can G1 him up to the point of, if it'll work on camera. It barely works in real life, but still, it works on camera sometimes. You can G1 him up to the point of he's got that shoulder cannon, and I just love that someone can incorporate that. And I saw that on eBay pictures, I think. But anyway, this is my personal favorite Jazz. I mean, you still have the leftover shield piece that does absolutely nothing. And, yeah, and since I didn't have a vehicle comparison, here he is next to the other repaint / retool of the Transformer series, Voyager class Starscream. As you can see, he's a lot shorter than his counterpart of repaints and retools. I mean, Starscream's head's way up here, and then you have Jazz. He drops down like 3 heads, 5 heads. But yeah, that is your repaint Jazz, and that is a very cool figure. Nevertheless, should you ever own a figure, it should be that one. Would you like the other ones? Sure, pick them out. I don't care. It's not my decision. But my point of view, must own. Who cares about the others? This one is where the money is. And I got, when I was a kid, $10 there was worth $1 million now. Because that thing is awesome. And I will never give him up. He is just Jazz. I mean, Jazz straight up. So there is your Transformers Deluxe Class G1 Repaint Jazz. And this is something saying, buy my Halo figures before they go out. Bye.